For centuries, the oceans have been the true chessboard of global power. Empires rose and fell, not by armies on land, but by fleets at sea. And in today's world, only two Western navies symbolize unmatched dominance. The United States Navy, with its massive nuclear-powered supercarriers, and the Royal Navy of the United Kingdom, steeped in history, tradition, and cutting-edge innovation. Both navies claim the legacy of ruling the waves. But in 2025, who truly holds the crown? This is the story of giants and legends. This is US versus UK naval power. The United States Navy is more than a fleet. It is an empire at sea. With over 330,000 active personnel, 11 nuclear-powered supercarriers, and a global presence stretching from the Pacific to the Atlantic, the US Navy is unmatched in scale. Its backbone? The Nimitz class and the new Gerald R. Ford-class carriers. Each one a floating city, capable of launching over 75 aircraft, powered by twin nuclear reactors that allow them to sail for 20 years without refueling. But carriers alone do not win wars. The US Navy deploys over 90 Arleigh Burke-class destroyers, multi-mission warships armed with Aegis radar, Tomahawk cruise missiles, and SM-6 interceptors. Alongside them, the Ticonderoga-class cruisers provide command and control for entire strike groups. Beneath the waves, the Virginia-class and Ohio-class submarines form the silent backbone of American sea power. With ballistic and guided missiles, these subs can deliver nuclear firepower or precision strikes anywhere in the world. And perhaps the greatest strength of the US Navy? Its logistics. With bases in Japan, Guam, Italy, Bahrain, and Diego Garcia, America's fleet can operate continuously across every ocean. No navy in history has ever achieved such reach, sustainability, and striking power. If the US Navy is a giant, the Royal Navy is a legend. Once, it ruled the world's oceans unchallenged. And while smaller today, it still punches far above its weight. At the heart of Britain's naval power are its two Queen Elizabeth-class carriers, HMS Queen Elizabeth and HMS Prince of Wales. Each displaces 65,000 tons, carries 40 aircraft, and operates the F-35B Lightning II, stealth fighters capable of vertical takeoff. Supporting them are the Astute-class nuclear submarines. Quiet, deadly, and armed with Tomahawk cruise missiles, they represent some of the most advanced sub-technology on Earth. The Type 45 destroyers, known as the Daring class, are among the most sophisticated air defense ships in the world, equipped with the Sea Viper missile system and world-class radars. And while Britain no longer maintains a navy the size of its imperial past, its strategy is clear: quality over quantity. Every ship is designed to integrate seamlessly into NATO operations, giving Britain a force multiplier that far exceeds its numbers. So how do these two navies compare head-to-head? The US Navy dominates in scale. Its Gerald R. Ford-class carriers feature electromagnetic catapults, EMALS, and advanced arresting gear, allowing faster, more efficient launches. Its F-35C fighters have greater range and payload than the UK's F-35Bs. But the Royal Navy's carriers are built for flexibility. The F-35B's short takeoff and vertical landing capability allows operations even without catapults. In close coordination with NATO, British carriers can project air power into contested regions quickly and efficiently. Destroyers? America's Arleigh Burkes are versatile workhorses, but Britain's Type 45s have radars so advanced they can track threats at longer ranges with higher accuracy. And submarines? The US has more numbers, but the Astute class is often considered quieter than its American counterparts. The truth is, while America leads in raw power and numbers, Britain has invested in highly specialized, high-tech systems that make every ship count. The true measure of naval power is not just ships, but reach. Here, the US Navy stands unmatched. With permanent fleets in the Pacific, Atlantic, Indian Ocean, and Mediterranean, America projects power to every corner of the globe. Carrier strike groups patrol contested waters daily, from the South China Sea to the Persian Gulf. But the Royal Navy, while smaller, is far from absent. Britain maintains permanent deployments in the Atlantic, Mediterranean, and increasingly the Indo-Pacific. Through alliances like NATO, AUKUS, and joint task forces with the U.S.,
The
Royal
USS
Navy ships extend
Zumwalt.
Britain's influence
Claim
worldwide.
The future
Where
of
America
naval
brings
warfare.
overwhelming force, Britain brings precision and partnership. Together, the two navies form the backbone of Western sea power. The ocean battlefield of the 21st century is evolving fast. The U.S. is already testing unmanned surface vessels, drone submarines, and AI battle networks. Its Ford-class carriers will deploy electromagnetic weapons and laser defense systems in the coming decade. The Royal Navy, meanwhile, is developing modular ships, future frigates, and the Tempest project, a sixth-generation stealth fighter that could launch from carriers by the 2030s. The next era of naval power will not be defined by size alone, but by adaptability, by how fast fleets can integrate drones, AI, and cyber warfare into traditional sea power. From the battles of Trafalgar to the carriers of today, the Royal Navy forged the modern world. From Pearl Harbor to the Persian Gulf, the United States Navy has shaped the global order. Together, they remain the guardians of the seas. But in a world where rivals like China and Russia rise, the question is, who will hold the crown of naval dominance in 2050? Will it be America's massive supercarriers? Or Britain's agile, tech-driven strike groups? Tell us in the comments. And for more deep dives into the world of military power, don't forget to subscribe.